From world-class beaches to its legendary reggae, Sumfest, music festival, the beauty and culture of Jamaica, they are second to none.
Jamaica's tourism continues to experience record-breaking growth. Tourism Minister, the Honorable Mr. Edmund Bartlett, back on Good Day, New York. Did you bring us airline tickets or something, Bianca? We don't even need much clothes in Jamaica, right?
That's the range, I promise you.
The last time I was there, what stayed in my mind was just how beautiful the water is. The sand is the most spectacular sand I've ever seen in my life, and the people of Jamaica are just so welcoming. How are things going in Jamaica?
Well, first of all, you touched it all. When you speak of the turquoise waters of Jamaica and the beautiful people, that's it. Jamaica is characterized by its beautiful, wonderful beaches and its great people. People are the essence of our experience in Jamaica. So that, having been said, takes us into another space. We are seen as being the destination where the people have hospitality in their DNA. So you can't second guess the quality of the experience that you get when you come to Jamaica.
And Minister, I know you have a lot of great things coming up, including the Sumfest Festival, which we've already talked about on Good Day. It's this wonderful festival that brings together the best musicians in the area. That's coming up. But Jamaica has so much to offer. The food is fabulous in Jamaica. We don't talk about that enough.
Absolutely, and you know, we sort of did a word bubble to see what people thought of Jamaica, what 3 words would come to their minds first, and I was surprised it was food, number 1, food.
Wow.
Second was music, and third, love. So you see, Jamaica is a destination for food, music, and love. So that's a big invitation. And gastronomy is a huge item. You know, the great food is of the world. 42% of the expenditure of a visitor is on food.
Wow.
So you come to Jamaica and it doesn't matter what type of palate you have. How discriminating your palate may be. Just come to Jamaica. Our food is there to satisfy.
You have to have a favorite. For someone that's never been, they have, 2 days, maybe for a weekend. Because I would like to spend 2 weeks, but, maybe you get 2 days. Maybe some of your favorite places that someone should visit.
No, well, if you come to Jamaica, you must do Dunn's River Falls. That's a must. As part of our physical features that the God of heaven sent for us when Jamaica was made on the 8th day of creation, as you know, right? So it's the food, the jerk, which is Portland.
Yeah.
You must go to Port Antonio. You must go to Montego Bay, of course. That's where I live. You must go. Yes, okay, you must go to Negril. So you must go to the cockpit country. I mean, where you see stalagmites and stalactites and underground caverns and waterways underground, and the biodiversity of Jamaica is to die for. We have over 3,000 species that are endemic to Jamaica. So all of these are wonderful attributes. And then most important of all is the beautiful riverine experiences of Jamaica. You know, I spoke of Dunn's River Falls, but then there is the Martha Brae rafting experience, and there's a
rafting? Oh, I don't know about that. You're going to get your hair wet.
Do I have to get my hair wet?
No, you never get hair.
Well, let's talk about why you've seen such an explosive growth. Obviously, we know the pandemic hurt just tourism across the board. But what have you guys done to reel people back in terms of seeing these numbers grow?
Well, first of all, I think that we managed COVID well.
Yeah.
To the extent that we became the envy of most destinations. And that showed that Jamaica's destination was a secure one, that we had a sense of enabling a safe, secure, and seamless vacation for everyone. And that's a big call-in. And then airlift. Jamaica has more airlift from the United States of America than any other Caribbean.
How long is the flight?
Arguably all the Caribbean combined.
If we take a flight down there, how long is the flight?
From here, 3 hours.
Not bad. That's as long as it takes to get through traffic sometimes here.
Paradise.
You know?
So what I love about Jamaica is, of course, you have the high-end accommodations, but you also have a lot of family-friendly places that you can go to, and accommodations that can fit your budget.
Absolutely. I mean, we have the sharing economy, commonly referred to Airbnb. So we have all the accommodation levels that you would require to satisfy your budget. So if you're high-end, of course, I mean, the luxury plus is there. You know, we have our half moons and our trials and our round hills and our tridents and our G-jams and our, you name it. There's so many wonderful high-end luxury accommodation, great villas as well in Jamaica. And then, of course, we have the mid-range with the all-inclusives that, again, satisfies your budget, but it also gives you high-quality experiences. And, you know, the service level in Jamaica, that's one of the things that I personally am very, very proud of. Service level in Jamaica is at a very high standard. And you can always rely on the warmth and friendliness of the workers in Jamaica. And it's something that has enabled us to have a 42% repeat business.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I mean, very few destinations in the world has that kind of repeat business, which means a satisfied customer will always come back.
So you don't have any smog there today like we have in New York City, do you?
Well, I came, you know, with the equipment. I started working on it.
What's the weather like in Jamaica today, by the way?
Oh, it's beautiful.
What's the weather like this time of year?
We're in the 80s, and we have a little bit of liquid sunshine today.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
So there's some level of precipitation, but it happens and it disappears very quickly, and the sun is always shining
just like
beautiful.
the Caribbean. Which resort do you suggest that we host Good Day New York from Jamaica at?
Good Day Jamaica.
Well, I tell you, we have agreed on that, haven't we?
Yes.
That you will come to Jamaica and you will host Good Day Jamaica. Not
you
Good
heard it
Day
from
New
him.
York.
We
Good
can do
Day
it.
Jamaica. And we're ready to put it together, and we'll do it from Montego Bay or Ocho Rios or Negril, any of those three, or perhaps all three.
All right. Minister, let's shake on that.
Yes.
And she's going to do the rafting as well.
Of course, and Rio Grande, you can't miss that one also. And be my guest. Yes, I personally would like to have Rosanna and Bianca.
Would love to go.
Well, we know Sumfest is coming up in July. Lots of people go for the festival.
You can start with that one.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Joe Bogdanovich and the team have been doing a marvelous job to prepare. I know he was, to prepare the festival of a lifetime.
Well, the Honorable...
It's the greatest reggae show on earth.
It sure is. The Honorable Mr. Edmund Bartlett, we always appreciate you coming on Good Day New York. And my people are going to get with your people, and we're going to work out a date. Bianca and I are coming.
We are going to work
You know who's coming too as well, Mike Woods.
Please.
He has to do the weather from there too. We've got to talk about the weather in Jamaica.
You need the weather guy there.
Well, of course, the weather guy comes to tell you that Jamaica has the best weather in the world.
They do. So it's 80 degrees there right now, mostly sunny. So even that liquid sunshine thing's not happening. And I'm also interested in the bobsled team, you know, because I want to be a part of that too.